Hey, Dani.
Did you just say Diane? That's what.
Hey, Dani.
Hi, Tiarnan.
Hey, do you like aliens?
No. End podcast.
Hey, Dani.
Yeah.
What would you do if you met an alien?
Hug it.
Hug it? You just murdered the entire human race. That is seen as the most lethal death move in that race.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try not to kill the entire human race by being the first people to contact aliens. Head us up, NASA.
So, we are ambassadors for Earth, or do we?
I'm going to lay out the situation.
Okay.
We're sitting. We're chilling. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Just a little call out there. Watch the video. We're, playing it. Ring, ring. My mother calls. She like, oh, Tiarnan, have you seen the news? Oh, what is on the news, mother? Aliens. Aliens! Aliens. I turn to you. I say, Daniela.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens. Aliens.
Aliens.
Aliens. It's at this moment we both know what must happen.
Mm-hmm.
We must be the first people to contact the aliens. So we head up NASA. I have them on speed dial, don't worry.
Hey NASA, it's me, your boy.
NASA, it's your boy. Your dual boys. Let's roll. They're like, okay, I like your spunk. I like your spunk.
Hey kid, I like your spunk.
I like your spunk. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
So we are now in the perfect situation. We're sitting in a NASA boardroom. We got all the world leaders. We got Old Muskie. We got Mr. Trump. We got the rest of them.
Okay.
We got the guy who made Microsoft. I forget his name. His name escapes me. The guy who could jump a chair.
Bill Gates? It's Bill Gates.
Okay, it's Bill Gates. Oh yeah, because our guy Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs can't jump a chair. That's why he was hated so much.
Was it? What? Steve Jobs is Apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
He couldn't jump a chair though.
I don't get it.
Have you never seen
No.
Bill Gates jump in the chair?
No.
Oh, you ain't laughing. Okay, but we're in that room, okay, Danielle?
Okay.
We kick down the door. What's the first thing you say? Yeah.
What's up, bitches? It's me, your boy.
Yeah. It's a good point. They're already impressed. They're like, spunk.
Lots of spunk.
Lots of spunk. So you've kicked down the door.
My audio just doesn't seem as loud as yours.
I don't know. We'll sort that out then. Okay. After you came in and you said, sup bitches, we see a photo on the wall of the alien. What's the alien look like?
Your mole. I'm just kidding. See, in my head, I'm just thinking of a generic looking alien, honestly, but...
See, me and you have very different ideas. Have you ever seen Mass Effect?
Are you thinking the blue one? The blue one that you can bang in?
Yes!
Okay.
Don't worry, there'll be a male version too.
Okay. Are they buff, though?
Obviously.
Okay.
Have you seen the female ones?
No. I know what the faces look like. I don't know the bodies, so...
They're basically them.
Okay.
They're just real hot aliens.
Okay.
We have first interaction with them. Okay?
Yeah.
So they look like that. What do we do?
Oh, what do we do?
How's it go? How are we getting to their spaceship?
How do we get into it? Where is their spaceship though? Is it like there or?
It's sort of like they have a wee platform out, I imagine, and they're like,
that
come on, join us.
You know what one clip of the guy goes up and plays piano in front of, I can't remember what film it is.
The fuck? No, I know a film. The one Monsters vs. Aliens.
That one. It's him like playing piano. Is it like similar to that, but we have to stand that platform in front of the whole big spaceship?
But we also got piano and all. You got a boom mic, I got a piano.
Do we sing?
No,
Young and Spaghetti.
We going all out.
Okay.
We start out with a dun 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 dun. Okay.
That was a big.
That's how it's going. So, we're on this platform, I imagine.
Yeah.
What we do?
Well, first of all, I think you try and seduce the fucking female one. You'd be like, hey, my little blue bonbon. Right?
Oh no, I'm sorry. The first thing I'm throwing on the table is let's get two of our species married so we can have a connection.
You could have the one prophecy child.
Oh my god, what will our child look like? Probably ugly as hell, but boy, if we won't have beautiful parents.
I mean, if I remember right, do they not look like humans?
No, the way the children in Mass Effect work is, see if you bang the blue aliens, their whole race is only females, and they reproduce from fucking other races.
Okay, alright.
So every time you fuck one of them, your child's going to be a blue alien no matter what.
Okay.
It's just they will pick up characteristics and traits of other.
Okay.
Like say if you fuck one of the big tough guys, you'll be like much tougher and angrier, but you'll still look the same.
Okay, right.
But nah, we ain't doing all that pussy shit. Our child's having some deformed ass shit.
Okay.
You tell me you're not going to be trying to chat up the blue fucking buff man.
See, the thing is, I would eventually, but you know me, I'd end up like saying something that's not relevant to the topic at all. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know, I'd be like, have you seen this one thing, right? This probably represents, like, Earth the best.
Have you seen Devilman, Crybaby?
Yeah, have you seen Devilman? Have you seen the demon with the titties turn into titty monster? Right?
See, I like to think he, at that point, is just like, titties? What the? Titties? And then you have to just start pointing at
I probably end up getting into like awkward conversations. Like I say something like really like inappropriate, like say like an anatomy part, but it's like you know,
you're just having a full lesson.
But it's like I have to try and teach him.
I like to think we've brought up like so many books, so many like just a laptop with like millions of PowerPoint presentations for situations like this. I'm just like over like I don't know, somehow I've pulled out a table and I'm like lighting candles like come over, eat dinner with me, enjoy our culture.
Yeah.
And then you're just over like, this is what we call a clitoris.
It's just me like down the rabbit hole trying to teach it. This confused blue looking alien staring at me being like, what?
See, in my head, I like to think they don't actually know what we're saying at all either.
Yeah.
But we're still, it's like, did you, that real stupid thing when there's like foreign people and you're like, hello! We're doing that to them.
Yeah.
But they're just looking at us like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, no,
that would happen, yeah. It's like us trying to like dumbing it down for a child, basically, but like way more.
I like to think at some point, like when we're standing, you're talking about teddies, and then you grab the other girls and like teddies and just start shaking them,
and then the guy starts doing it
to you, and then I just start doing it to him, and we're just a circle of shaking each other's teddies,
and it's just like the rest of the world is just watching this happen. Oh, Jesus.
We're just trying so hard to explain what teddies are.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's what most of our conversations come down to.
What? And, like, okay, so does this then turn into they're officially our besties, right? So we have some alien besties we get to show the world, right? But see, to them, what if that's a handshake to them officially? So whenever
No, but what if they genuinely think that's how you say hello? So they're going up to like the queen and just doing that to her.
Like imagine like it's like the same way. Like I don't know why it's came in my head, but remember like Mr. Bean, like someone held up the middle finger to him and he started doing it to everyone else. That's what they're like, except they start grabbing like titties.
Oh my god. See, in my head, we're just like teaching them stuff that we think's like real, like relevant. We're teaching them all the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, if you, you know, like our science is like, oh, you should teach them about our culture. You should teach them how democracy works.
Yeah.
And we're like, have you seen this thing called Netflix?
Like, look, I hit this button and boom, TV.
And then we start explaining to them how you get porn over the internet.
And then start teaching them being like, if you ever pay for it, I'll send you back to your own fucking planet.
Like, I think by this point, they're like speaking real basic English. Like, send it back? And you're like, yeah, send back. Very good.
Yeah, woohoo, you're getting
like, they only really know bad words because, you know, we curse a lot.
Yeah.
So they're like meeting, like, they're meeting real fancy people and they're like, fuck off. And you're like, oh. I like think I'm still just trying my hardest to chat up the blue girl, but it isn't like she's rejecting me. She just doesn't understand. She just like, at one point I tried to kiss her and she just like, taps me on the forehead. I'm like, oh, thanks, pal.
Do you try to kiss her? She grabs you by the tit. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. So now we got ourselves a pair of
besties. So we're all roaming. I like to think we're doing that thing where we all have our arms interlocked and we're skipping down the street.
Yeah. Except like we're dragging them two along because they really don't understand.
Yeah.
Or I'd say the guy or the male alien. Like he's trying, but the female one's just getting dragged along, confused as fuck.
Like in my head, she's real ditzy. She's just super confused. Like we should probably go back to the spaceship. Like obviously, there's going to be subtitles. We can't read the subtitles, but you know, I imagine the rest of the world
they actually have subtitles that we can see. It comes up in front of them.
But like we're so stupid that we can't even read them.
Yeah,
they go too fast. We're like, nah. Can you go back and say that again? Pause a wee bit.
Pause, rewind. Yeah. So. Yes.
Okay, so we have the besties.
What do we do with them now?
I don't know. Should we go to their planet?
Their planet?
Like at some point we're going to have to.
Okay, yeah.
It's like going to meet the parents.
Okay, right.
At some point we're going to have to.
Let's get them used to our planet a bit more first before we take them back.
We're going to take them.
Take them to Yoko.
Yoko?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. They go enjoy some good food. God, if we get a sponsorship, sponsor us.
See Yoko, sponsor us.
Boy, you have no idea. Oh, that'd be the best.
Dream. But anyways.
No, we take them, food's the first thing. We take them out, let them try lots of different foods. We're not stupid enough to the point where we're like, try a chip. We're going to take them out and be like, try the world's food. Because, you know, we want that as much as they do.
Oh, yeah.
So we're letting them try everything.
Okay, so what after food? What's one of the things of this world that we should show them?
See, that's the issue. It's us. We'd probably take them to QCon.
We probably would. Or like, I mean, at this point, we're probably pretty famous at this point, so we could take them to any convention.
We take them to a convention. They start seeing that people dressed up like the Mass Effect aliens, and they're just pointing like, you have aliens here too? And they're like real confused.
Oh yeah.
They were like, I thought we were the first contact. Clearly not.
They're all just
what if confused. Our cosplay here is considered fucking amazing, and they can't comprehend it?
Oh yeah, it's like on a whole other level.
Yeah, compared to them, like they can't comprehend. They're like, this is such. They're like just really confused. They're like, this is such like a insanely, you know, so many different types of races on this one planet.
And they get like real excited. Like a kid in a candy store.
I like think though they have they're part of like, did you wait every fucking film and every game it's always like, oh, they're part of an international sort of alien race thing. Yeah, like interspatial or whatever it's called. Like they're a part of that, obviously. So there's a bunch of other aliens, but we've just so happened to meet this type of alien first.
What if it turns out there's like other aliens living on Earth, but they're like hidden? They hide themselves.
Men in Black style.
Yes.
Oh my god, what if the Men in Black are real? What if Will Smith shows up and is like, yeah, I'm going to have to take you boys in. And we're like, oh no. And no, the thing is, he comes in, he's like, going to have to take you boys in. He sees the two aliens, he's like, that's good cosplay. And then he just drags us along.
Oh yeah.
And then they're just lost there. And then it's a whole hunt for them because, like, they've disappeared in, like, Comic-Con Los Angeles or something, and we just have to find them.
Mm-hmm. But that's the thing. Everyone else is cosplaying as them because they're, like, the big thing. Yeah. So it's, like, so confusing.
I like thinking people are also cosplaying as us. So they keep going up to people saying, hey. And then, you know, they turn and like, oh, that's not them.
Yeah.
I like to think at some point, there's just people cosplay me. The only thing they know me for is I keep trying to chat up the blue alien. So they keep chatting up every blue alien they see.
We stumble into like a photo shoot and it's just like them posing, but they're each grabbing each other's titties, right? And that's like how they pose for like cosplay pictures and everything. Oh boy.
The teddy grab has become a phenomenal.
That's like a...
It's the biggest thing. Like say, fidget spinners now, it's teddy grab.
Mm-hmm. No, I was just thinking, like, you know, way people have, like, signature things. Like, the only one that's really coming to mind, though, is, like, you know, AH3 done, like, the whole Vape Nation thing. Yeah. Right? It's like that, but ours is just grabbing people by the titty.
I just like the idea that we've become celebrities because of our stupidity.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's seeing us, and they're, like... Thing is, it's one of those things where for whatever reason, all the big, like, wigs in the world, all the people who are, like, real powerful, they're doing such a good job. But everyone else in the world's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And they're just in disbelief. Because obviously there's going to be those people who are real into it, like, yeah, fuck, it's great crack. But there's just most of them are so in just disbelief at all.
So, relating back to the whole, there's other aliens on this planet, right? Maybe that's why those aliens came to Earth. And that's their mission, but they don't want to tell us or maybe they did tell us, but we choose. Yeah.
For this, I was just going to say it, we're basing this in Mass Effect, so it's a Citadel. That's the main alien international space station, like in the galaxies away. So they're from that. They're bounty hunters looking for aliens.
Yeah, but they're looking for I think they're looking for like, I'd say they're looking for like specific aliens because maybe like they're on the run.
They're looking for the most dangerous alien to ever see the galaxy. That's what they're looking for because, like I said, oh bad boy, I don't know, he obviously has some form of superpower. Yeah, we'll figure out the superpower when it comes out. Be the twist at the end. But yeah, he has some form of superpower, so they're hunting him down. Finally, what about this? Now hear me out. See, there's that moment where we get dragged away by Will Smith. They're finally like, oh, thank fuck they're gone. They dropped the act. They could speak perfect English. Yeah. They could go out. And they're like, we can finally go out and hunt down these aliens. What the fuck were those two idiots?
And then they turn around and we're standing behind them because we escaped.
We're standing behind them. Tears in their eyes. I'm like, and then they're like, no speak English. It's that point then that they're dragging us along. But I'm defeated. You know what I mean? This woman I loved.
I'm trying to make good of the situation, being like, you know, we may be stupid, but at least we got heart.
Yeah, you're just going out there. I'm just defeated. I'm like, the woman I loved doesn't.
Crushed your heart.
Yeah, she hates me. I'm just so
broken.
Yeah.
And just.
But at this point, like, they're dragging us along because we know their secret mission now. They can't let us go. But we don't want, like, we're along for the ride. Yeah. We find their secret stash of guns, though. And we steal a few guns.
Space guns?
Obviously.
Ray guns?
They're ray guns.
I did.
I like to think one of them stitches the wee gun out. Men in Black, the one go pew! And then explodes massive.
Definitely. Yeah.
So.
We joined them on their mission?
Yeah, we're hunting down the alien.
What kind of alien was it?
I don't know.
It's a big. Okay, let's say it's an alien that committed murder. Say like.
No, not just murder. Genocide on an entire planet.
So he did that. So that's why they're trying to track him down.
Yeah.
I'd say. I mean, it'd be very stereotypical to say he's like a mafia boss or something on planet Earth, right? Very generic because he's at the top of the food chain. Let's say he's. What would he be? What if he's in a tribe? What if he's in a tribe somewhere?
I'm thinking he's a world leader.
World leader?
Yeah.
Whoa, this is getting into...
So, you know, we've figured this out. We're going to the world leader. How much time do we got? How much time do we got?
That's 20. It's near 20.
Near 20? Okay.
Yeah.
Go have ideas.
Huh?
I have ideas and I want to save them for the end.
Keep going.
Okay. So we've hunted down. We're like chasing after him. Obviously, it's like... It's like, I don't know, the president of Samulitinoa.
Australia.
It's the president of Australia.
Is there a president in Australia?
I think they have prime minister.
Is it? Okay, well, just say.
Prime Minister of Australia. Don't know who it is, but he's the alien who's doing my genocide. We are now figured this out, so we take him to Australia. But the thing is, we've been telling them, oh yeah, Australia's a pretty dangerous place. They haven't believed us until they get there. They see Australia. They see. There's just moments where, like, you see a spider and we're like, yeah, don't go near that. Why? What's this small thing going to do? It bites them. They're in hospital for a week. And we're like, we warned you not to touch the spider. And they're like, how dangerous is this place?
Or what if they have, like, a self, you know, not self-destruct, but, you know, like, say if they get injured, like, say a spider bites them or anything, that part of their body, like, falls off and regenerates, right? So say if they bite their finger just falls off.
Like, fucking Piccolo or Dragon Ball Z.
Is
Just
that what
rips
happens?
his arm off and it's like grows back. No, like idea. That's what it does.
Yeah.
No, but I'm going, boss. I thought where you were going with that was, did you the spy? They have like a cyanide capsule on their tooth. And they're like, never. And they just bite down. It's just the spider bites them and they're like, oh, a secret spy. No, I think like they keep getting. It's one of those things where me and you just roam along like we're the idiots of everyone. Yeah, we know better than to go near half these animals. They don't. They like go up because they've seen like the joke. They've seen Comic-Con. They've seen a bunch of like sentient, you know, cosplayers who they thought were different races. So they assume that every race can speak English.
Yeah.
So they go up to a kangaroo and they're like, excuse me, have you seen this man? Kangaroo just kicks them. And they go flying back and then, I don't know, like their stomach falls off and they grow back.
Yeah. Imagine that, just their stomach just fucking plopping up.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened.
Okay, right. So, do they know it's the Prime Minister at this point, or is this just our journey to try and... Okay, no, this is our journey to try and get to him, isn't it?
Yeah, like we know who it is. It's just, you know, no one believes us.
Does the Prime Minister know that they're there?
I'm going to say no, we're trying to keep it a secret.
Okay, right.
Like, they are meant to be secret agents.
How would we infiltrate?
I'm going to say...
I mean...
They're
leaving...
a koala throwing competition.
Koalas aren't big in Australia. You should... What?
Koalas are big in Australia.
Are they?
Yeah!
I thought it was like big in like, you know...
Is that not the national animal of Australia?
Is it? Oh, it was a fucking kangaroo. There's me.
Okay, we'll change up. What's Australia known for? They're known for drinking like the Irish. Barbecues.
Shrimp.
Real good podcasts. So, there's a drinking podcast. Barbecue off.
Yes.
We're going to enter it. We have like, I'd like to think we're in like real stereotypical Australian wear. Like we have, you know, a boomerang and a holster. We have like hats. The aliens are dressed up just like us. And they're like, no one will recognize us.
Even though they're blue.
Yeah. So.
Or like, I don't even want to say it. Like it sounds racist. It's like we try and paint them like a color to make them blend in Australia. I was like, super racist though.
Nah, hear me out. What if it turns out all along the aliens are actually colorblind and they don't see? They don't understand that they're blue, so they've just assumed that if they wear a hat all this time, no one will recognize them.
Okay, yeah. Or say they're not colorblind, but they don't see our colors. Maybe they have like a whole spectrum.
Yeah, they have a whole
colors.
spectrum of their own, and like our colors are just real similar.
Yeah.
On there, yeah. So we're all roaming up. We're like, I don't think it's going to work, and they're like, no, believe us, it will. And we're like, I think. In our head, we're like, they probably have some mind powers where, you know, they will make themselves look like everyone else.
Like a chameleon or some shit.
They have like that. Nah, they just roam up and they're like, is that the fucking aliens? We're like, what? Is that the fucking aliens? We ain't with them. And we abandon them because like, fuck them at this point.
Yeah. They betrayed us.
Yeah.
We betrayed them. Well, not betray. We get payback.
So, we're now in the gala.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We're like, we see the Prime Minister, we're like, oh, the bastard. How are we going to get him?
How do we get him?
I like to think This is where we shine.
I don't know why in my head, like, you remember that one scene from, like, Batman when Joker walks in with a pencil? I don't know why. I was like, let's go.
One of us. No, how about this? I turn to you. I go, can you give me a distraction? You're like, I'm on it. And then you go, you grab girls, say, can I borrow your makeup real quick? And then you come out next second dressed up like the Joker. And you're like, you want to see a magic trick? And then you just blatantly kill someone. And I'm like, oh, good distraction. Thanks.
But the thing is, everyone's impressed because they think it's like not, they think it's a joke. They don't think it's like, oh.
And you're just like basking in the clap and you're like, oh, people really like it. And then I like to think you're slowly starting to realize what you've done. You're like, oh, I just killed a man.
Yeah.
And I'm just like secretly trying to, I don't know, put cyanide in the fucker's drink or something.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
I like to think, like, yeah, that's how I do it. I put cyanide in his drink. He drinks it, but you know, he doesn't die because he's an alien. I say he goes down. Everything's all good. The aliens come in like, oh, you did it. Will Smith comes in. He's like, huh, you sure did it. And then that's why I turn. I'm like, yeah, we sure did. Will Smith pulls out his gun, points at the blue female alien. I yell no and dive in front of her. Bang! I get shot. Turns out Will Smith all along has been the genocidal alien. So, now I'm out of action. Like, I'm bleeding out on the ground. The blue alien, she's like crying, like, oh my god, how could someone so stupid save my life? So now it's you and the male blue alien. What do you do to defeat Will Smith?
How the fuck do I defeat Will Smith? Oh my god. I don't know how I defeat Will Smith. It's like impossible.
No.
Because I'm like, I love Will Smith. And I'll be like, oh shit, but I like you.
Listen. You have the blue alien on your side. Don't forget to use him.
Can I use him as in like...
Do you remember?
As in I can make him go in front of me like a meat shield?
Oh, okay, I see that. Do you remember in Thor Ragnarok when it's like, let's do get help? I like to think you do that with him.
Except I pick him up and pelt him at it.
He's like really impressed, like, oh, that's a very strong lady, and you just fuck him. I like to think at some point, like, Yuns are like doing ninja moves at this point. Like, Will Smith's power, or the alien's power all along was to create copies of himself. So he's created 100 copies of himself. They're all like weaker than him, but they're still copies. So now you're like, you're fighting through this thing. At some point you do that thing you see in movies where like you grab hands and then they're like all gathered around you and then you start kicking them as you're like, you're spinning them and just kicking at the same time.
Okay, so it's essentially us two like beating up these aliens, but like, let's say the roles are reversed. So it's like he's like the female in the situation and like I'm picking him up and like, you know.
He's really impressed by all this. Like that's the thing. He's super just impressed.
And all this because we made them watch Netflix. Right?
Yeah, no, they're picking up on all these moves.
And now they know we aren't that stupid, right? That they thought and they tried to betray us all along. We're not that stupid because all along we've been
earned
training
the respect.
them. Yeah.
It's at this point, like, I like think she's still on the ground crying because, you know, I'm just like, you know.
What if she has, like, magic healing powers because she's an alien? What if they have that kind of technology?
No, what about this? She kisses me finally. And I'm like, oh my God. She's like, oh, what? You kissed me. Yeah, that's how we heal on my planet. I'm like, what? So twist. So, yeah. Like everyone's captured it live on TV as well, so everyone's like, yeah, the whole world's clapping and like, fuck you, Will Smith, and then just
it's like you get up and just deck him in the face, right? That's it.
Yeah, I just get up and deck Will Smith in the face. He falls over. Have to have one liner though.
You're asking me, I don't
know. Go
back
to your own planet.
But then
Will Smith.
But the thing is, they're all from different planets.
No, Will Smith's from.
I know, but like,
I'm telling Will Smith specifically to go back to his own planet.
What if your woman finds it like? What if she takes it to heart? What if she goes back?
I'm going back with her.
That's when we go back.
Oh, that's what happens. So
that's how we eventually then go to their planet.
We go not just their planet. We go to the Citadel. We are now the first secret agents of space, human secret agents of space. Because, they've seen the real press was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is fucking, these humans are real good. And then, obviously I'm getting married to the blue alien. Everything's all good.
Turns out the guy one was gay all along.
Oh my god, what a twist.
He had a lover.
It's like, call me maybe level of twist.
Mm-hmm.
I think, but you're not. You're like, you're just taking it. You're like, you do you. And you and him are still besties.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a gay best friend sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So me and her you're still invited to our wedding.
There's me just drinking all the alcohol at the wedding, be like,
you're crying, and then I don't know, an even cuter blue alien comes up and just not even blue, a red alien.
oh boy,
A cute red alien comes up, sits up next to you, and goes, "Hey, how you doing?" And you're like,
that is the end.
yeah. And then you have to wait the credits, the montage where it's photos of the wedding, and it's us giving thumbs up, and at some point,
It's
just you.
I'm at the start of the montage is me in a corner crying, drinking alcohol, eating cake. But then by the end of it, oh shit,
Just
finally.
you in the corner with a red alien.
Yes, and that's how
That's how we
become-
made first contact with aliens ever.
Mm-hmm.
Hire us, NASA.
Don't subscribe to Sweeney North. I got in there first. It's been 5 episodes, but I finally got there.
Subscribe to Sway North if you want more amazing stories like this one.
Anyways, be sure to check us out on Patreon. I guess.
Check us out on Patreon.
Check us out on Patreon and all the good stuff. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. I don't know what else I always forget.
Instagram. I only found out recently we had Instagram because
we do have Instagram.
it popped up my thing. I was like, fuck.
We do have Instagram. I remember I made one and I just forgot about it. But anyways.
Better fucking start following me.
Anyways, yes, check us out on all our good stuff. Farewell.
More
Try
stuff
not to punch
incoming.
Will Smith in the face.
Unless he's a genocidal alien.